y'all know who I am by now, y'all kind of late. I go by the name of world famous DJ J-Dilla from Long Beach, Uptown, aka North Long Beach, but I represent the city, what they call the international city, aka Long Beach. You know what I mean, Strong Beach, and I'm one of the most slept on up and coming producer within the city because I'm humble. That's why I'm slept on. And when I'm slaying, I'm slept on. They're not paying attention to what I'm doing and who I'm doing music with because I'm not the braggadocious type of person. So as a producer, I like to sit in the background as a producer's supposed to do and allow the artist to be the artist. That's why I'm the most slept on producer, because I actually take this producer role real serious as being a producer and not just trying to be a front man. The reason why I got into being a producer was because I couldn't find the beats that really spoke to me. And then once I started making the beats that really spoke to me, that's what made me say I don't have to be just a rapper. I can also be a rapper and a producer. The two people that really honestly got me into it, Dr. Dre and DJ Quick, only because I'm from the West Coast, and Dr. Dre grew up not too far from me in Compton. But some of my main producers, you know what I mean, that really got me into it, the typical ones, I should say it like that, but you know what I mean, the Dillas, the Mad Libs, my man Rick Rock up in the Bay Area, Ant Banks up in the Bay Area. A lot of my influences in California comes from a lot of California music, but I'm a real big boom bap fan from the East Coast. I like the producers from the East Coast. They really inspired me. And then the main producers really inspired me is the Midwest artists who make some of the most extraordinary beats. The main one is DJ Unique from Bone Thugs and Harmony. That's one of my favorite producers because he embodied the in-betweenment of East Coast and West Coast and said, we from the Midwest, and this is what our sound is. Those are the producers that really got me into doing this music shit. Well, my first musical equipment was my vocals, beatboxing, or I should say my second piece was my knuckles beating on the tables. You know what I mean? If you haven't beaten on the tables or beatbox, you had no business being saying you're a producer, because that should be some of the main things as a producer. You should be saying beating on your knuckles or beatboxing, because that's where you get the ideas from in the first place for some of the illest drum patterns. And some of my main influences come from that beating on the table was Sugar Free, which is a great MC, but he was also beating on the table as a producer and rapping at the same time. That's a talent within the talent that most artists don't embody, don't pay attention to that type of shit like that. And another man was Timberland when he was beating on a fucking paper cup, a cup like this. And he busted rhymes in the studio. He made the most extraordinary beat with the most simplest things in the world. So, as a producer, when I'm saying when I first got influenced with this shit, it was my vocals and my hands. But the main thing that inspired me on this beat journey was my seeing my grandfather being a multi-instrumentalist and being a bedroom producer. Even though he was a well-known musician already, it's just in his retirement days, seeing him still doing music in his bedroom and still making tapes, which really kept me motivated in doing this shit. No matter what I do within my musical journey, whether if I continue being a professional musician or just doing this as a hobby, it's having a love for it. So that's the main thing about it. But my main equipment that I really got on was the MPC 3000. It's a lot of great producers who fuck with the MPC 3000. Sorry about the speech. Dilla, Dr. Dre, Quick, Warren G, and another one. The second one I fuck with was the MPC 60, which Dilla fuck with too. Also, Premier fuck with, and then I also fuck with the SP 303s. The SP303, SP404, or the SP1200s, or the SP12s. Shout out to my bro out in Oregon who showed me what to do with the SP303. My man P. Sakes, he's the fucking genius with that SP303. That guy was great with that motherfucker. So that's my equipment. We're gonna go with digital. I'm gonna say Reasons. Sorry about that. I'm gonna say Reasons. Hands down, since Reasons came out, I've been fucking with Reasons since they had Reasons 3. Ever since Reasons 3, I've been on Reasons. I fuck with other programs, other platforms, shit like that, but Reasons 3 is my NPC. I'm currently on Reasons 5, which it is my NPC 3000. Most motherfuckers have they choice NPC 60, 62, 3000, the MP60 2000, the 2000 XL, the 2500. I fuck with the 2500. That was my one of my favorite ones. The 1000, the 400. That's another good one. And then you got the rolling one. So you know what I mean. If all my producers out there, this segment right, this part right here, I'm talking about that. But this part right here is really long because I am a well-known equipment fan, so I fuck with both digital and analog. I don't count none of the motherfuckers out because all that shit enhances my creativity, and it should do the same thing with you. So whatever platform that you fucking with, whatever equipment that you fucking with, keep doing it. Develop that shit, and you know what I mean, keep moving that shit forward because that's what we need to do as digital musicians. If we don't play no physical equipment as a guitar or a drum, tambourine, where the fuck it is, if we playing with keyboards or we manipulate the samples, we are digital musicians, and we should keep pushing that up. Man, Fat Corey, who taught me how to play keys, and my man T-Nut, who taught me how to do arrangements. So that's one thing that most producers understand about is the song structure and arrangement. I was taught not to just do the loop, but how to do an 8-bar intro, 16-bar verse, bring an 8-bar hook, and vice versa. You know, the main thing as artists, what we should be doing is each one teach one. So whatever little technique or whatever little mistake that you made and perfected and made into what's the name, we should pass that on. We should never say, nah. I'm gonna say certain things we should keep to ourselves because we can't always give up the sauce or the recipe to the sauce. We can always get a sauce, but we can't never get a recipe to the sauce. But we can always tell you the measurements of whatever it is that what we put in, but we ain't finna tell you the exact measurements of the motherfucker. So as producers and being musicians and shit like that, that's what we need to keep in mind. Like, if we're gonna give you this a little, we chefs in the sense. The original is not that goddamn hard, you know what I mean, to sit here and really figure out who the fuck you are as an artist and as a person and where you want to go at. And as far as critique wise, we need that, because every artist needs that critique. That shows us growth. If somebody telling us, well, you need to do this type of shit like that, even though we might get mad at us, I mean, we are people. We are young. We do have feelings shit like that, but we take that in hands. Okay, let me perfect certain things. Maybe this person might have seen something or heard something that I hadn't heard yet within my music that I have to perfect. Within the sense, even though he's not that professional person that does it, but he. goals wise as 2020 is just to keep supplying them with great music. I do really need to perfect the mastering, perfect of my sound, because that's a whole nother little realm that most people don't understand, because there's levels to this music, I guess musicianship, as I should say. Even if you're a rapper, you still have to know how to master. Within you master yourself, master your technique, master your all that shit like that. So that's the same way as a producer and as a beat maker. You know what I mean? I have to learn how to be a better master of myself and of my sound, of my music, and where I want to take it to.